We will talk about the small cycle, that is menstrual cycle, due to which we are having this larger cycle of life. Before starting the cycle, let's know about menstruation. Menstruation refers particularly to the first phase of the menstrual cycle, which includes the shedding of the uterus lining, that is endometrium, in the form of bleeding through cervix and vagina at intervals of about 1 lunar month, that is 28 days, from puberty until the menopause, except during pregnancy, where menarche, first menstrual bleeding, is the first sign of puberty, start between the age of 10 to 16 years, and menopause is the last menses of life, which normally takes place at the age of 50. The mean duration of the menstrual cycle is 28 days, and the average duration of menses is 3 to 5 days. The normal estimated blood loss is approximately 30 ml. The ovulation occurs usually at day 14. मेन्स्ट्रुएसन हामीमाझ विभिन्न नामले परिचित छ, जस्तै रजस्वला, मासिक धर्म, महिनावारी, मेन्सेस, पिरियड्स। संस्कृतमा मेन्स्ट्रुअल साइकललाई आर्तव चक्र भनिन्छ। अष्टाङ्ग हृदय अनुसार यसको डेफिनेसन यस्तो छ: मसी मसी रजः स्त्रीणाम रजसं स्रवति त्रयः वत्सराद द्वादशोर्ध्व याति पञ्चशत क्षयम्। अर्थ 12 वर्षदेखि 50 वर्षसम्मको स्त्रीमा हरेक महिना स्त्रीको रजत 3 दिनसम्म स्राव हुन्छ। त्यस्तै आचार्य चरक अनुसार पञ्चरात्र नुवन्दी च, अर्थ यो 5 रात्रिसम्म हुन्छ। त्यसै गरी आचार्य सुश्रुतले भन्नुभएको छ: मासेन पञ्चितं काले धमनीभ्यां तदार्त्वम् ईषत् कृष्णं विगन्धं च वा योनिमुखम नयेत्। अर्थ 2 धमनीहरूले, द्याट इज युटेराइन आर्टरिज, महिनाभरिमा जम्मा भएको केही कृष्ण वर्ण वा विगन्ध आर्तवलाई वायुले उचित समयमा योनिमुखसम्म लैजान्छ। यसको बाहेक वायुद्वारा शारीरिक र मानसिक परिवर्तनहरू पनि देखा पर्छ। Physiological changes during menstrual cycle can be observed at 3 different levels, that is neuroendocrine level, ovaries, uterus, and it can be divided into 3 phases. Number 1, menstrual phase. Number 2, proliferative phase, follicular phase, and estrogen phase. Number 3, secretory phase, luteal phase, and progesterone phase. Let's start with proliferative phase. We'll understand this phase through HPO axis, where H stands for hypothalamus, P stands for pituitary, and O stands for ovary. Hypothalamus is a small region of brain located near pituitary gland, and now it secretes hormone called gonadotropin releasing hormone GnRH, which stimulates the anterior pituitary gland to secrete FSH and LH, which directly affects the ovary. While talking about ovary, when female conceives pregnancy and if she has female fetus, then after 20 weeks of pregnancy, that female fetus had 7 million oocytes. At birth, she has 2 million oocytes, and when female baby gains her puberty, at that time she has 4 to 5 lakhs oocytes. Lastly, when she reaches menopause, then the number of oocytes becomes lower than 10,000. Oocytes covered by a flat unilayer called primordial follicle. With the help of these follicles present in our ovary, we get mature egg ready. The main job of follicle stimulating hormone FSH is to stimulate the development of follicles as name itself suggests. So now follicles get mature, only the affective one, and we call that as Graafian follicles. When the primordial follicle gets changed into Graafian follicle, it starts secreting hormone called estrogen, and this estrogen depresses the level of FSH, due to which the other remaining follicles don't get mature. Estrogen also increases the level of LH, luteinizing hormone, because the further function will be done by LH. FSH has role up to here. Now the function of LH starts. Now the Graafian follicles get changed into corpus luteum. Corpus luteum is the outer layer of egg. When the level of LH increases, corpus luteum will rupture and the mature egg will come out from the ovary, and the finger-like structure called femori of fallopian tube will catch the egg, and through ciliary muscle movement it sent to ampulla. So, where does ovulation occur? It occurs when the mature egg comes out from the ovary. During ovulation, some women get pain. We call that in medical term as metachleismic sign. When the egg reaches to ampulla, it waits for 24 hours for sperm to get fertilized. Here, estrogen keeps preparing the endometrium functional layer for the implantation, because at that time endometrium becomes so vascular thicker. Endometrium has two layers, superficial or functional layer that shed during the menstrual cycle, and the basal layer that doesn't take part but regenerates the superficial layer. Secretory phase. This phase starts after the ovulation. Why this is called as secretory phase? It's so because the ruptured corpus luteum secretes the hormone here. So corpus luteum secretes two types of hormone, progesterone and estrogen. At starting phase, it secretes more progesterone and less estrogen. Progesterone function if eggs get fertilized, and estrogen function if eggs don't get fertilized. These two hormones vary at two different conditions. So, progesterone function if women get pregnant, it prepares endometrium and provides proper nutrients to the fetus for 3 months in the form of corpus luteum bharum. Because placenta formation occurs only after 3 months of pregnancy, HCG, human chronic gonadotrophin hormone, is also secreted by corpus luteum bharum. Here HCG plays main role during pregnancy detection. From HCG test we get to know whether woman is pregnant or not. If eggs don't get fertilized, then estrogen function. Estrogen is vasodilator, but if the level of estrogen gets less, then it works as vasoconstrictor. After that, blood vessel of uterus constricts, due to which uterus cells don't get proper blood supply and oxygen. Then uterus cells gets dead and shedding or bleeding occurs. Till now, shedding won't happen outside. Blood will be collected inside uterus only. Certain term is given for this, that is hematometra. The blood which is collected as hematometra now send message to hypothalamus through nerve supply, and hypothalamus stimulates here to posterior pituitary gland for the secretion of oxytocin. Now this oxytocin causes contraction in the myometrium layer of endometrium. When oxytocin causes contraction, then the blood collected in uterus comes out through vaginal tract. This happens during menstrual phase. Only up to the secretion of oxytocin comes under secretory phase. And same way the cycle continues. Other changes. Body temperature rise of 0.5 degrees centigrade after ovulation till the onset of menstruation due to progesterone levels. If conception occurs, this temperature is maintained through pregnancy. Besides bleeding, you may have abdominal or pelvic cramping, lower back pain, bloating and sore breasts, food cravings, mood swing and irritability, headache and fatigue.
Gurur Brahma